Hey guys, put my shoes on. We're gonna read from, I don't remember, I think chapter 3, stanza 3 of my little book. Does God have a hero?
I hate that I can't keep this a secret. I canceled all my food delivery.
Sorry guys, ad just popped up. So, you might say, no, God does not have a hero. Fair enough. I didn't write the book as a means of convincing anyone to think the way I think. Simple little instructions for me and how to live my life at a very lost time. Hi, Jessica. Hey, Lucy. And I needed those instructions at the time. Lee says, hey, Yogi. Hey, Lee. I hate that he can't sleep. That secret, that he can't keep that secret. I hate that he can't keep that secret. What are we trying to keep secret? Was I supposed to keep something secret? Oops. Sorry. Kat says, slow Yogi. Hello, friends. Jessica says, hi to North. So once I put my shoes on, we're going to read. Sniper says, looking smart and greenly. Hey, Sniper. Lisa says, I'm doing wonderful. How are you, Jessica? How are you, Jessica? Jessica says, I'm in pain, but okay. I'm sorry that you're in pain. Oh, it was a commercial on your PC. He did say, what did he say? He said something about keeping it a secret. Of course, if he kept it a secret, we wouldn't buy it. But guess what? Now that we know, I'm still not going to buy it. I did just buy something so early in the morning. Believe it or not, I was inspired. It's an inspired gift. Oh, shoes. Let's see. North says, I can't comment on your short, Yogi. You know, YouTube is weird. No offense, YouTube. I don't want to displease the algorithms. But yeah, YouTube is weird. Lacey says, sorry, Jessica. I got to go home in about an hour. I'm glad you get to go home. Are you up for breath work this morning, or you want to wait until this afternoon? I'm so glad you get to go home because nothing is more healing than being home. Just so this way, okay, Lucy, I'm used to it. Oh, you misread. I said commented. I apologize. I appreciate that, Lee. I will be checking things out. Probably not until I get back from my walk. Jessica says maybe this afternoon. You got it. Let's see. TTV says, how can I apologize to my girlfriend? Sincerely. That's all you need to know. Sincerely. Are you truly, truly sorry? Hold on, guys. I gotta stand out and let my cat in, or she'll meow out the door. I forgot that I shut it. The cat might not even want to come in, but she wants that option always. If I want to come in, I'm coming in. She isn't, and now she's actually scolding me for having that door shut. So TTV, if you're truly sorry, just be sincere. All you ever need to do is be sincere. If you're practicing meditation, sincerely practice meditation. If you're practicing forgiveness actually is meditation. I wrote about that this morning. Then sincerely practice forgiveness. If you're practicing Zen, sincerely practice Zen. If you're on YouTube live streaming, be sincere in your live streaming. Life is so much easier, so much more simple when you practice sincerity. Jessica says, open and honestly. That's how. Thank you, Jessica. TTV says, can you help me? Probably not. And I don't mean that in a flippant way whatsoever. If I help you with sincerity, you're not being sincere. Jessica gave a wonderful description of sincerity, open and honesty. Open and honestly. Why are you apologizing? To get off the hook? Or are you truly, truly sorry? When you really examine why are you apologizing, it's easy. It's easy. Because now you're empathically feeling what she's going through. That changes everything. When you have empathy, empathy changes everything. I am truly sorry. Man, I'm feeling what I did. If you did something. And here's the thing, apologize to yourself for making a mistake. You know, I often talk about Ho'oponopono, which is the Hawaiian art of forgiveness and reconciliation. And it is a practice that it's an ancient practice. Um, it is again, the practice of reconciliation and forgiveness. And it's usually done internally as a means of conscious reconciliation, that we don't have to say a word to anyone. And it's based on 4 phrases, but you can use it to someone. And you can simply look at your girlfriend and say, I'm sorry, sincerely. Please forgive me. Thank you. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for hearing my apology. Thank you for recognizing how truly, truly sorry that I am. I love you. And then after that, it's after that, meaning it's done. You've cleared the air. Hi, Anna. All right. We are on stanza number 3, right? I'm not going to reiterate all the other stuff. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Lee, so much. Practice the art of love and peace. Amen to that. Amen to that. Hey, William. Lee, thank you so much. You're such an awesome friend. Hey, Skits says, happy Thursday, everyone. The salute. You know what? I'm not going to say happy Thursday to Skits. I'm going to say happy 500 squat day to Skits. Skits is squatting 500 pounds. I don't know if he's going to do it on camera or not. I hope he does. I hope we can be there to cheer him on. Happy 500 squat day to you, Skits. All right. Stanza number 3. When you let anger pass you by, with a smile upon your lips, you are God's hero. And I'll tell you why. I'm so glad you asked. TTV says, thank you, brother. Thank you for advice. You're welcome, my friend. You're welcome. We all experience moments of anger, often a part of our daily lives. Many people view this emotion as an unmanageable part of their lives. They do not like anger, yet they feel it's beyond their control. When this uncontrolled anger takes on a life of its own, we call it rage, and it is a truly terrifying experience for all who are concerned. When we allow anger to control us, we do not realize that we have a choice in our expression of anger. We can choose how we will respond to our anger then when it arises in our lives. As with all emotions, we have a choice in how we express them. Rather than deny, stifle, or vent our anger in a hateful way, we can choose to acknowledge it because we can even appreciate that we are experiencing it and then simply let it go. We can surrender this anger to the universe and still we can still choose love, choose kindness, choose compassion. Anger is like a powerful sword. If we yield this sword unthinkingly and hurtfully, it will cause lasting pain and damage to our relationships and ourselves. When we choose to be loving, even in our deepest anger, we turn the sword into an instrument of love, deeply touching all those we come in contact with. Remember that God is within us all. We all connect as a greater whole. What harms or hurt others causes damage to us as well. However, if we show love and compassion to all, then love and compassion will be made manifest in our lives. Transforming our anger into love will not be an easy task, in the beginning at least. and we fail often. We should not become angry with ourselves, which would be self-defeating. We need simply to begin again. This heroic task of self-transformation will take greater effort and even greater patience, but it begins at the beginning, which is always right now. Does God have a hero? Available to be read for free right here every morning, at least for the next couple weeks. Hey, Adam. Hey, Vamps. Goldie says my daughter will be exam in 100 minutes. It's an hour and 40 minutes. Prayers. Goldie, prayers. Jessica says I go home in a bit. Skits. So sorry if I've missed some comments here. Hey, Sissy. Excellent topic that has been in the orbit. The topic that is Grandest Risings, Beloved Soul, Familia. I'll get it. Good morning to you, Sissy. Sissy, you got a premiere coming up. Adam says, what's up with your daughter, Vamps? Everyone's saying morning. Thank you all for praying. You got it. Absolutely. Sissy says, thank you. Skit sends some love to Goldie. Hey, Burpees Bandit, why aren't you modded up? The legendary, truly legendary. Old school. It's been a friend for a number of years, way back in the early Burpee days. And he was such a big supporter of me and my channel. Even when I made the switch from plain old guy Eric doing burpees in his basement to just a Yogi doing burpees in his basement, says, just stopping by to say hello. I appreciate that. And warm, positive vibes. Just finished my daily supercharged burpee. Guys, if you want an 11-minute workout, but not an easy 11 minutes, supercharged burpee routine, go visit Burpees Bandit and check out his 11-minute routine. I did it for a number of months, and I enjoyed it. Feeling great. Now I'm heading out to find some delicious Turkish delights. Well, I hope you find them, Bandit. Thanks for coming in. Hey, Fit. Day 7. A week. That's some commitment. I don't think everyone can put up with me for 7 days in a row. I don't know if I can put up with me for 7 days in a row. Anna says, good morning, Ash. Fit Ash said hi. Kat says, Yogi Lee, Magnolia Murph goes live at 5:30. I will be out for my walk, but I will have Lee up and playing so that we can... First, I'll have him up and playing because I'll catch the very beginning of it. That is in 15 minutes. I'll be able to catch the very beginning. I have him up now, and then we can also give him some watch hours. And then when I come back from my walk and I get my cup of green tea, I can rewatch. Always want to be there to support Lee. For one, he's a friend. But most importantly, Lee's on message. Lee knows exactly what he's doing and why he's doing it. And there's a larger purpose. And I admire that. Absolutely love him for what he's doing. Sissy says it'll be a while. Still working on it. Should be between 6 and 6:30. Perfect. Anna says, good morning to the Burpee Bandit. Let's see. Bandit says, he's still a friend, Eric. Still supporting you and watching your wise messages. Thank you so much, Bandit. I might give a test drive of the supercharged routine and see how my back holds up. I was doing it on a regular basis when I hurt my back, not from your routine, from my own ridiculousness. I tell people I did it in a car accident, which is absolutely true. But the car accident was me being ridiculous, and the car was parked, and I was trying to get into the door. And I was 50, I think it was 58 at the time. And I should not have done what I was doing. Anyway, Catch says, I'm on a roll. How have you been, Yogi? Ash, I've been pretty good. Today at 2 p.m. Romanian time, she's starting her exam. You gonna be at work, Goldie, or are you off today? Sempa says, go Swanee Burpees Bandit. Good evening, Anna. 7:15 p.m. here in Australia. His day's almost over. Bandit says, yes, I remember you did the routine the most. Don't do it if it throws up injury. Yeah, I'll give it a test drive, nice and easy, not pushing the reps. Be a perfect in between for kettlebells. Maybe the next time Jace convinces me to do some reps with him, maybe I will see if he wants to do the supercharge routine. We'll get it done in 11 minutes. So yeah, it would be good in between my kettlebell sessions. Bandit said, it's a perfect routine. Yes, I remember you did the routine the most. Well, the most after you. It really is a perfect 11-minute routine. Because if you wanted to combine it with barbell, dumbbell, squats, whatever, you've done it in 11 minutes, and it's hardcore. You work your cardio, your strength. It'll put on muscle. Don't believe me? Go check out Bandit. Vamps is at work. Thank you, Sniper. Sniper has put in a request to the Cosmic Order service. All right. Jessica says she'll be better once you get home. Yep, I'm sure. Bandit is heading out for his Turkish Delight quest. Speak soon. Thank you so much, and good luck. Adam says, excuse me, guys. I'm going to listen to y'all while I go back to sweating at 4:10 in Eastern time. 4:10 Tennessee time. Sorry. So you are an hour. So there's the time zone is somewhere in Tennessee. Ash says, when life throws you a rainy day, play in the puddles. Absolutely agree. Anna says, okay, take care of Burpees Bandit. Guys, I hope you take the opportunity to reach out and subscribe to Burpees Bandit. So he says, this computer is acting like it's got arthritis. Your computer and my left knee and my lower back and my shoulder and, of course, my jaw. The only thing that truly gives me trouble, I can work it. The issues with the lower back, I'm able to work. It's sore right now, but that's because of my workout yesterday, the squats. The only thing that really gives me trouble, gave me a lot of trouble yesterday, is my jaw. And it says, thank you for the quote, Ash. Ash is wonderful with the quotes. He says, have a great day. I'm on my way to my live location. So guys, if you don't mind swinging on over to support Lee, I'm going to wrap things up in about 5 minutes. Again, this was from today's, we're going to read through the whole book. Does God have a hero? He could. She could. And you could be the one. You could be the one. You actually are the one. But when we are on the path of being a hero, it means that we are in alignment. We are in alignment with the intent of the universe. The intent of the universe is love, and love always expands. Are you acting as an instrument of expansion, or are you shutting down, closing off through the expression of fear? We don't realize that it's actually a choice. It's only a choice in an illusory world. In reality, there's no choice, because what you are, who you are, is absolute love. When we wake up to that reality, everything becomes natural and simple. We extend love because love is our nature, and the nature of love is to extend itself in an infinite creative fashion. We just need to remember. Here's my hope for every one of you guys. Can you remember? Can you have someone in your life who reminds you? And can you be a reminder in someone else's life? I am blessed to have that. And I do hope that I can serve as a reminder. on that note, come join us this evening. We're going to be talking all things Course Miracles related. Kat and I, Thursday night, favorite night of the week. Like Friday nights too. I've come to enjoy singing. I'm not saying that you guys have come to enjoy my singing, but I've come to enjoy singing as well. This afternoon, come on by, hang out, bring some questions for Lucy. 1 p.m. Central Time. Seppa says, ring the bell for hospital, Eric. Three. For you, Jessica. Fear or bypassing? Paperwork, man. I remember so well having to do all that paperwork for my dad. Such a relief to finally get him home. Thank you, Lucy, for connecting to Bandit. Shirley says, I'm sorry, Jessica, you need to sleep and heal. Hopefully, yes. Hopefully now that you'll be home, you'll get some sleep. Sissy says, celebrating our teachers and wisdom today, July 10th. Thank you, Sissy. Sissy, thank you for being such a wonderful teacher to so many. Ash says, we stress about stress. True. Before there's even stress to stress about. Very wise. Sissy says, we love you, Eric, and our teachers. We do. And thank you. We do love our teachers. Thank you for the love, Sissy. He says, we are going out today to begin Nick's half birthday celebration, so I'll miss some stuff. Well, we will be thinking about you, Shirley. We'll be sending you and Nick love. I hope you have a wonderful day. Hope the day is just filled with awesome stuff. Adam says, hey, I wanted to just say I think my last video was the funniest one yet. Well, we're going to have to go check it out, find out for sure. All right, guys. I'm going to head out and take my walk. Lee is just about live. Any minute now. Go check out Percolated Fish's new video. Could be his funniest. We're going to find out. This was the one 3 days ago? Or was it a short? I think it might be the short. Oh, and what else we have going on? Big prayers for Goldie's daughter, for Goldie as well. Prayers for Jessica. Smooth transition. We will see you when you're home. Love you, Jessica. Anna says, wishing everyone a very beautiful and blessed day. You too, Anna. Thank you so much. Lucy says, later, Yogi. Eric, later, Lucy. We will see you in a bit. Adam says, it's a short. I have it up now. Guys, go check out the short. It is Don't Do This. As of yet, I don't know what it is, but I'm going to take his advice. If Adam says don't do this, don't do it. Trust him. Jessica says, love you, Eric. Thank you. Shirley says, sniper. Brightest blessings to all. Let's see. Ash says, you're so used to out features, we end up not knowing how beautiful we look to strangers. We're so used to our features, we end up not knowing how beautiful we look to strangers. That's a beautiful sentiment. All right. Take care, guys. I'll see everyone later.